Good morning, everyone. This is Eddie Solomon, workathomecareers.com and workathomenoscams.com. So today what you're going to learn in this video is what is mystery shopping. For those of you who don't know, it's kind of self-evident just by reading what that topic is about. But if you don't, I'm going to go into an explanation of it. I'm going to talk about the requirements of it. I'm going to talk about how much money you can make, which is probably the most important thing for all you folks. Availability is another important thing because so many of you are dead set on, are focused on trying to get typing and data entry jobs, and those jobs just aren't available, as you probably already know. So you'll be happy to know about the availability of mystery shopping. We're also going to talk about the negatives because with any opportunity there's always going to be some negatives, and I'll conclude if I think this is worth your time and effort. And of course I will show you where to find these type of opportunities, because there's no sense in talking about them if I don't go ahead and show you where to find them. So let's get into this video. So what is mystery shopping? If you can't tell, basically what mystery shopping is when you go into a shop and you're basically judging the store on certain criteria that a company has asked you to do so beforehand. Companies want to have set rules that are followed with all their different stores. So for instance, you've noticed that if you go to a Starbucks in one city and you go to one in another city, it's pretty much the same stuff in terms of how things are run, what displays look like, and such. So mystery shopping ensures that company policies are being followed, and companies hire folks like you and I to go into shops because they don't necessarily want the managers of these shops or the employees of these shops to know that they're being judged. Because what can happen is, if I tell a store that I'll be coming in to do an inspection, of course they're going to tighten up everything and everyone's going to be on their best behavior. But when you send mystery shoppers, or also known as shadow shoppers or secret shoppers, they don't know what's going on. They just think you're a regular customer and they're going to treat you as they usually would, which can be good or bad depending on how the store is run. So that's pretty much what mystery shopping is in a nutshell. What you basically do is you sign up for a mystery shopping opportunity. It's not really a hard process. Again, I'll show you where to find these companies. They email you when they have a shop in your area, and that's another thing to note is they'll only send you in shops in your local area, which you get to pick, which is nice. So that means you're not going to be traveling to some other city. And then you have a login area where you're going to log in all the information that you're noting about the shop, and they'll also tell you exactly what they want you to be looking for. So if they email you saying, hey, Eddie, I got a shop for you, I want you to go to the local Sprint store and see if they have this display up, then that's all I'm looking for when I go into that shop. But they always let you know this beforehand, and they also tell you what they're going to pay you beforehand and what they expect you to do. So it's all real clear as soon as you sign up and they give you a shop. There's nothing that you're going to have to figure out yourself, just in case you're wondering. Alright, so let's move on. Requirements. Some of these requirements are the reason why I don't do mystery shopping. The first one, for instance, is attention to detail. I stink at having an orientation to detail. So attention to detail has never been my thing. A person like my wife would be great for this. So you have to be honest with yourself. If you're not a person that has a lot of attention to detail, this is probably not an opportunity for you. Next thing is access to a car or public transportation. They're going to ask you for your address and your location so that they can keep shops in your area. If you live in like an urban area and you're in walking distance of a lot of stores, then you won't need a car or even public transportation. But like if you live in the middle of a highway or like some rural area, then this is probably going to be a lot harder for you, especially if you don't have access to a car or willing to drive. So keep that in mind. Money. I know a lot of people say that, well, anytime an opportunity requires money, it's a scam. Nonsense. Like there are certain situations where that it's just totally reasonable to require money. For instance, with a home-based business opportunity, I can't start a McDonald's without money. I need to buy hamburgers, I need to buy the shop, I need to pay employees. That just doesn't make any sense. With this, although it's not a home-based business, sometimes what they're going to do is they're going to send you on an assignment and they want you to buy something, but they don't give you the money up front. They will give you the money later on after you've done the shop, but I'll get into the salary aspect in the next slide. Next thing you need to know is that you need to have good memory. I suffer from the mad cow, just playing around. But I don't really have all that great memory. I just have too many things going on in my mind, and I'm getting older and stuff, so my memory isn't all that great. And you need to have good memory because when you're in these stores, you're not allowed to pull out like a pen and pad and write down what's going on. Otherwise, that's going to tip the store owners and employees as to what's going on. Next thing, you need to have a stopwatch sometimes, because sometimes they want you to time how fast a customer service rep comes over to you and asks you if you need help, because they want to make sure that they're on top of serving their customers. So stopwatch might be necessary. Not a big deal. You can get a stopwatch anywhere. So these are some of the requirements. They're not all required by every company, but something for you to consider. Salary. So I talked earlier about salary. So one way they pay you is, like, for instance, they'll ask you to go to your local gas station and buy some gas, and just note how the attendant treated you and how fast they were. And then what happens is you'll come back to your home, log into your the mystery shopping website, and you basically describe what happened. And what they'll do is they'll review your report. They're like, all right, everything is good. We'll send you the amount that you paid for the gas, and you just got free gas. So that's one way they pay you. You just get free stuff. Another way, and the most common way, is that same situation. You'd be going to a gas station, you buy gas. So if they said that, all right, you're allowed to pay, buy $25 worth of gas, and we're also going to give you an additional $10. That's how you usually get paid, and that's how mystery shopping tends to work. You buy something, they pay you back for what you buy, and they also give you some extra money. So it's usually the latter. It's not really usually the free stuff, because most people probably wouldn't do it for that. And next is availability. With this, mystery shopping is available in great numbers, and I'm actually going to show you an example of how easy it is to get this opportunity. So let's go into my email, and I'll show you an example of an email I received for a shop. Okay, so we're here at my email account, and this is an email I received from a company known as nationalshoppingservice.com, and they're asking me to visit some type of fitness shop. Tells you how much money I'll get. So basically, I'm allowed to spend $7 at this shop, and they'll also give me a $7 bonus. It tells you the dates that they need to shop, and it also tells you the area, which is actually pretty close to me, but again, I would have to drive, and considering gas prices, I'm not really sure if $14 is worth my effort, but it's not really that far of a drive. So that's basically an example of one of the emails that you receive, and I get this email all the time. Like, I get so many of them, and most of the time, like I said, I just ignore them because, so again, the availability is crazy. Like I said, I get tons of these emails every day, and I'm constantly deleting them. So just wanted to show you that. Okay, so we're back. Now I want to talk about the negatives, and one of the negatives I see, like, again, for me, attention to detail is just not a good thing for me, because I don't have attention to detail. The access to car and public transportation isn't anything negative to me, because I have a car, and access to public transportation might be different for your situation. The money isn't a big factor for me, because I do have, like, the little money that they ask to spend, and good memory. So make your own decision. Conclusions overall, I give it a thumbs up, but it's a legitimate way of making money. It's free, to get started, and there's just a lot of availability, and I think that's what's key with working at home or making money at home, is that you just need to go after things that are available. Why sit there and ice skate up hills? It just doesn't make any sense, and a lot of you guys are doing that by going after typing in data entry jobs. So just keep that in mind. So if it's something that you're looking for consistent work, this might be perfect for you. Where to find mystery jobs? You can visit our website, workathomenoscams.com/companies, or just go to workathomenoscams.com and do a search for mystery shopping companies. I'm actually going to show you how to find it on our website. It'll take 2 seconds. Okay, so we're here at my blog, workathomenoscams.com. Basically, all I did was click on this hiring companies link, okay, which is on the top of the page. And if you scroll down until you find something that says mystery shopping jobs, here's a list of all the companies that hire mystery shoppers, and as you can see, it's totally free. You just click on them, sign up. Best thing to do is sign up for as many as possible, so you have as many opportunities to make money as possible. So it's really just that simple. We've already all done the legwork for you, so it doesn't really involve anything on your part. And if this is something that you're interested in, then I encourage you to visit workathomenoscams.com, click on the hiring companies link, and then just plug away. Like I said, the information is free. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video and learned something. It's another way for you to make some money, and I hope you take advantage of it. Don't try. Trying is for lazy people. Take action. If this is something that you're interested in, take action. I don't want to hear anything about trying. Trying doesn't get anything done for you. So again, if you enjoyed this video, please share with others. Vote for it actually in YouTube. And thanks for sitting here and listening to me babble. Take care.